Alright, today guys, we're going to be installing this Kenwood KMM-BT328U Bluetooth head unit for my truck. It's a 92 1500 Chevy. We're also going to eventually build a box for these Sony Explode 6x9s to go behind the seat. And we got our trim piece and our little cupboard to put in the dash where the old head unit is. And then we got our antenna adapter. So I will show you guys how to pull the old one out, and we'll be back over there when I start work on that. Alright guys, so the first thing I did is I popped this piece out. If you look on the bottom, it's got these huge pull tabs, and then these chrome clips, if you can see them. You pull the bottom out first, and then you pull the top down and out. It's really easy to pull out. This one was a non-tape deck unit, but it's got the vents in it. We'll have to save these for the vents. But now I got that piece out. Now we're going to work on pulling the ashtray and this bottom panel out. Got a piece of cardboard so we can lay on the ground because it's wet out. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I put the truck down in first on the steering column, and I set the parking brake so it doesn't roll away. And now we pull this piece off. It's 4 Torx screws. If I can get the piece off one-handed. Come on. It's a little sticky. There's that. Pop her up. It's clipped into place. So now then there's those 2 connectors down there, and you can reach a flathead screwdriver in there and pop this one out, although you can do this one by hand, that one there, and then you grab yourself a flathead usually, or a pick, and you pop that one out, and I'll show you how that's done in a second. This is a little clip you gotta pry back to get that bezel off. Now looking here, it looks like we got 1, 2, looks like just 2 for this box. I think there's one behind this hot and cold, what is this called? There's some more behind that. But after that, we're gonna get this ashtray out, and then this panel right here, and then we'll get to the actual radio, because this is just the head unit, which we'll be relocating to right here. So for now, it looks like there's 2 screws, one over here and right there. But we'll take this down and see if there's any more. I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, so I've been fighting with this down here. Finally got the ashtray out. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But we got this drop down. There's a 3rd screw, if it'll ever, right there. And then there's 2 on the bottom. So then there's that one harness. It's on the bottom. And then you got these, I think it's 3 little harnesses you pull out the top. And I'll do that and I'll get back to you and show you how that looks like. Fucking stop. Alright guys, so I got this box out right here, if I can get my stupid light to stand. And flip it off. Now we look at this. The only problem I'm seeing with this is the antenna hole was pretty crusty. So I think that's what killed her. So it kills a lot of them. We got our head unit out. It's right here. And this end is the one that went on the bottom. And then we got our other wires, which will route up through the dash, up to where they go over there. And then I'm gonna go wire my harness together, and we'll get that ready to go. But I'll show you what that looks like once that's done. And then we'll put our little cubby up here in the top, and move the wires over there, antenna adapter, and we'll be on our way. Here's the old harness done. It's got they're all connected. I don't have a heat gun right now, and the cigarette lighter I was using to heat these heat shrink up, it was just wanting to burn them. So now I'm going to go route this in there and plug in the radio and see if it works. I'll be back over there and I'll show you that then. Alright guys, this is your little clip right here. See, it's right there, it pops into place. This is a new piece. So now you take your vent and you kick that little piece under there. They just press down until it clips in. And so if you look down there, I don't know if you can see. That clips on top and you're all clipped in. And then your vent can spin like that. I'm not too impressed with the fit and finish of this piece so far, because I had to drill out the slot on this side because it wasn't fully done. But whatever, it'll work. Now I'm going to mount my bracket in here for the radio to sit in, and I'll be back when I show you how I did that. So guys, I'm sure if you guys put in the radio, you know how to put in this piece, the silver piece. But I put this cubby in. It's just 3 screws, or 4 screws, but I didn't put one in here. And I also picked up the one off the floor for this spot, but I got these 2 in for now. Now I put this piece in, it pops in at the top, and then you just press down like this. Well, if it'll latch. Hold on, let me put you down and I'll get it latched. Alright guys, we got the radio installed and we were testing it out, and actually all 4 speakers I have in here work. But we're still going to put in Sony Explodes in the next video. This will be a part 1 of a 2-part series. But now I'm just going to put the rest of the dash back together. You will need to take a bunch of these plastic chunks if you didn't have a tape player in that spot. But it comes apart just fine. And when we get outside, I'll show you what it sounds like with the radio on for a second. But I'll link everything in the description, including my dashboard trim tool. But let me get this put back together and get this done. Thanks. Got the fucking radio working. It's fucking awesome. Chevy's finally got a radio.